My girlfriend beat up a crackhead in front of me just a few weeks ago.
In front of you?
Yeah, we. Well, I tried to do something. I don't know. It happened all so fast.
That's
But
what
this
he
guy,
says.
you know.
I was probably like, bye, babe, love you.
I left.
Enjoy.
You know, when I came back, she was alive. So no, this guy, like the Monsters Inc. salamander. You know what I mean? How he like kind of.
Randall?
Randall.
I hate that I know his name.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Randall.
You're welcome.
Everyone except me actually knows Randall because I said salamander the other day and someone's like, "You mean Randall?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah." And I didn't even say Monsters Inc. He's like, "You mean like Randall?"
Wow.
And yeah,
Quick connection.
on it.
Yeah.
And he was like six something, but he like somehow came in under us, and he's like, "Hey," and like Rachel just like lost her shit because I was gonna like I'm trying to pull like my man voice out, which doesn't come out naturally. I have a very much a boy voice, you know, and, like hey, you know, like back off or something like that, and
Right.
she just like started wailing on him, and he got scared and started running away, and she started running after him. Like she wasn't
Intense.
done with him,
That's
you know.
dedication.
And I had my like I have a water jug, you know, and I like try to like okay, like this is my brass knuckles. I tried to square up with him, and then like when we were walking away, the thing she was crying about, she's like, I lost my coffee. You know, that was her big concern.
I'd be upset.
Yeah, it was 7-Eleven. It was like the worst coffee.
Oh.
I mean, please,
Judging.
7-Eleven.
Still coffee. It's still coffee.
It's coffee.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've never gotten into a physical altercation with a crackhead before.
No, neither me before that.
I do sometimes, like,
Yeah.
I will, like, if I feel like I'm in an unsafe neighborhood, like, I'll walk around with this 'cause
Yeah.
it's heavy. Like, I'm gonna actually win
Yeah.
at all. I
Well-
recently bought some mace, like a keychain mace.
Yeah, she's got the mace. Yeah.
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 I'm glad that you used it.
Here's the sad thing. She doesn't remember how to drive, so I told her like, I'm like, go in and start the car, and I'll just stay out just in case something happens. And she couldn't figure out how to start the car,
Wow.
so she's just stuck in the driver's seat with the keys.
Where was this? Was this in Santa Ana?
This is Los Angeles.
Oh, okay.
We're walking out from Fourth Wall. I don't know if you know off of Western.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a really crackheady part of town. K-Town.
K-Town, familiar.
Yeah,
I get tofu soup there a lot.
yeah.
Yeah. It's like the one place that I go to frequently there.
Is it the place off of Wilshire? No.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good little plaza.
It's
yeah.
great. And the weird thing is like no matter what time of day I go, like it could be 2 a.m., it could be 2 p.m., the same guy is there that like seats people. I swear
Wow.
he's like one of those people, like you know in Pirates of the Caribbean 2, where the like crew becomes like part of the boat.
Yeah.
I think he's part of BCD. Like, cause I literally
Yeah.
like always see him there. Like no matter what time I go,
Yeah.
7 days a week.
I have something like that at the hotel where I work because the guy who does the night audit, and that's the graveyard shift, right, is an old man named Ray. And he looks like you would imagine Father Time.
Right.
He's got like a permanent like scab on his head where he's balded. And
Does it look like he picks at it and it just keeps scabbing over?
I don't. I think it's just it's like a dent. I think something horrible happened to him. I don't want to ask him. I don't want to invoke any memories or whatever.
You should ask him.
I should ask him, but I won't. I'm scared
What
of
it is,
him.
If he has a scab, he probably, I don't know why I'm fixated on this, but we
Yeah.
have to figure this out right
Uh-huh.
now. Like if he has a scab, it's probably because he's like picked at it, and then like it just keeps re-scabbing. Have you seen My Strange Addictions?
No.
There's a lady who's like addicted to like scabbing herself.
Is that on Netflix or something?
No, it was actually on TLC, which I feel like is the like the MTV for like families. It's just like shit television that they package in like a family.
Isn't that where Honey Boo Boo was or something?
Honey Boo Boo? Yeah.
Yeah.
Honey Boo Boo, Toddlers and Tiaras, My Big Fat Gypsy, American Wedding. I do sometimes watch TV, and I hate that it's TLC.
That's why I'm like, oh shit, she watches TLC, because you don't watch TV otherwise, right?
I don't. It's if like it's on and I see it,
Yeah.
and it's not me. I don't put it on. Like my stepmom will watch this show called 90 Day Fiance, where these people have 90 days to. Anyways, they meet people from other countries, and it's like the saddest.
Is it almost like Mail Order Bride, like that?
It's like, okay, like I'll paint the picture for you. It's like fat white guy in America can't find any American women.
Yeah.
So he starts talking to this girl from Thailand, and she's really into him because she thinks he has a lot of money because he's
Yeah.
told her that. And then they meet, and then they have 90 days because it's like a 90-day visa. They have 90 days to decide whether or not to get married. it's really depressing.
That's sad.
It's super sad, and I always get roped into watching it.
So she thinks that she's trying to get her a millionaire or something like that,
Yeah.
and he's just looking for company.
Yeah, he's like, I just want this like tiny Filipino girl to love me, you know?
And so she probably sleeps with someone she's not attracted to because she thinks he's gonna take care of him.
Yeah, and he
He's
like
gonna take care of her, whatever.
overextends himself. He like buys her a Louis Vuitton purse he can't afford, and then they'll go shopping. And
I met a guy like that,
really
and he was like,
sad.
the look that this girl. So he's like in his 50s, and he comes in and he keeps on talking about my girlfriend. I'm just like, whoever this girl is not his girlfriend.
Right.
Like, no one says my girlfriend that many times in a row and is actually talking about a girlfriend.
Right.
And so he starts showing me pictures. He's like, and I'm like, this is a picture that she sent you? And I'm like, this is nobody's girlfriend. You know, she's just got like it's the model pic. And I'm like, who was taking that picture, for one thing, you know?
Is it like those ones that you get in like the 7th grade and like hand them out to your friends?
It's
with,
like
all
that,
the
yeah. So
backdrops?
she had like a red thong, and it's her back to it, and she's kind of twisted over. You can kind of see some side boob or whatever, and exactly like that. I think she was kind of squinty like that. No.
Just like that. I'm so good.
Like she was stuck in a place at a bar and someone farted near her or something. No.
Yeah.
Just joking. But
Alright.
she comes in and clearly she's like, he's told her that to show off herself, and she's like all about it, you know. And she's wearing a sweater with no bra, and she keeps on like reaching up for something that's not there.
Her nipples
and so there's
popping
under
out.
boob, yeah, going on.
Wow, that's intense.
And one day he
That's a
comes
lot.
in. Yeah, so he was coming in regularly, like, and they would get. I don't know why they would get a room because he had a home and he's not married. Whatever, people
She
do
wanted
that.
a room.
Maybe, you know, he's just trying to show her something nice because he just now at this point of his life ran into money. And this is what he
Right.
tells me. He's like, I started spending money at the strip clubs, and all of a sudden this woman calls me up, and I'm like, oh, so the girls saw that there was money going around the strip club, and they called in a professional, and you are getting screwed right now because you're dealing with the professional, the one that
Yeah.
the rest of them look up to. And one day he comes in, and he's like, I just spent $2,400 on her, a Louis Vuitton, just like you said, Louis Vuitton.
That's all, they always want the Louis Vuitton.
Louis Vuitton,
Always
yeah.
the checkered one.
Yeah, I don't know, like, and then he's like, she told me she loves me. Do you think it could be true? And I'm like,
If you have to ask,
yeah.
yeah.
But like right away, I'm kind of like my face and my voice are saying two different things. I'm like, anything's possible. You know? I'm just like, Ron, dude, you had your good time. Just get out.
It's just sad
She
though
will take
because
you
like
forever.
they're so lonely. They just want to be loved. That's what I
Yeah.
learned from 90 Day Fiance.
I like that you learned something. That's
I do,
important.
and that's how I
Yeah.
justify watching it.